welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Cooking with Karla video. Today I wanted to share with you guys my absolute favorite dish to eat during the winter, and this is caldo de camarón. I absolutely love this soup, and it is super easy to make, and it is perfect for these cold days. If you live in a state like Colorado, like I do, it is pretty chilly, and you know, what better than to eat a nice warm soup. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this recipe. Okay guys, well, for the shrimp caldo, you're gonna need some potatoes. I used 2 potatoes, and you can use some of your choice. And then I used 1 zucchini cut in little circles, and then just half it. And then I used 2 corn on the cobs, they're underneath. So I just cut those in half, and then I'm gonna use baby carrots for this. I used about half of the bag. It was 1 pound baby carrots, so I used half of the bag. Then I used 4 stalks of celery, and then I washed it and cut it up. Well, all of my vegetables are washed. You wanna make sure they're washed with all these pesticides right now that are happening. Make sure you wash those vegetables. And then you're gonna use about a little, I don't know, just a little bit of cilantro from the whole stack that you get, just like a little bit, not a lot. And then you're gonna need half of a purple onion, and then one Roma tomato sliced in half, because we're only using this to give it flavor. You can eat it if you like it, but I really don't eat. You need 2 garlics, and then you're gonna need some shrimp, obviously. And what I do when I grab like shrimp that is not cooked, I do the butterfly cut. So I take the gut out, and then I deveined it, like all of them. So you want to make sure they're nice and clean, but if you get the cooked one, then usually they're deveined and degut. So yeah, that's disgusting. Don't be lazy and make sure you take out the gut and devein, because it just makes it taste so much better. It's gross when you don't do it. But anyways, so these are my vegetables, and now it's time to get our water. So I'm gonna do a pot with water, and I will show you that. It's my pot, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it with some water. So I'm gonna fill it halfway in, because obviously with all the vegetables, I don't want it to overflow. And then you can always add some water in instead of having to take it out, because then they'll be really messy. So you want to fill your pot halfway in. Alright, so now that our pot is halfway filled with water, we're gonna go ahead and turn our stove on to medium heat, and then we're gonna let this water heat up for a little bit, not to a boil, because obviously you want to have all your vegetables, but I always let the water heat up for about 2 minutes prior to me putting the vegetables. Don't quote me on that, it's just something that I normally do. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put our corn on the cobs, because obviously these are going to take longer to cut. We're going to go ahead and toss those in there, and then I'm also going to go ahead and toss the onion in there like so. And then that's it. We'll wait on the other stuff in a second. So usually the corn and the cobs, I let them cook for about half an hour on their own, and then I add the rest of the vegetables. So we'll be back in half an hour. Okay, so I also forgot to mention that we're gonna add the garlic cloves in already. So 2 garlic cloves in there, and then that's it. Once it looks like this and your water is boiling, now you're ready to toss in the other vegetables. Remember, do not remove the onion and the garlic. So let's go ahead and add the potatoes. Okay, potatoes. Oh, it's fogging up. I apologize, you guys. Okay, let me hold it at this angle so it doesn't fog up. So here are potatoes. Okay. We're gonna add our carrots in. going to look like this. We're going to go ahead and mix it a little bit. So, very delish. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to add for flavor next. This time I'm going to use caldo de sabor de camarón, and I'm going to add 2 of those, so 2 tablespoons of caldo de camarón. There you go. Then I'm going to add 1 of caldo de tomate con sabor a pollo, and that's it. And then next thing, I'm going to go ahead and mix that. Sorry guys. Okay. So now we're going to mix it. Like so. Perfect. So you don't want to add your shrimp yet, just because it's gonna cook, and when it's overcooked, when shrimp overcooks, it becomes chewy. So you want to wait until your vegetables are almost cooked. So usually what I do is I'll leave it for about 30 minutes now. I'm also going to go ahead and add the tomatoes. Tomatoes add a lot of flavor in our caldo. So like so. I would also add some jalapeno, but the reason I'm not adding is because obviously I'm going to give the soup to the baby, because he's already eating food. So I'm going to give this to my baby, so I'm definitely not going to add it. I'll make a little salsa to go on the side, and I'll show you guys once I'm serving it. So that's it. So then we're going to go ahead and cover it again. Then we're going to let that bring to a boil. So you also want to go ahead and reduce your heat just a little bit, not a lot, and then let that boil. Okay, so now let's go ahead and recheck it. Look at our tomatoes. So it's almost cooked. Let's check our corn. See, it looks nicely cooked. It could probably go for a little bit longer, but these are already done. The zucchini, let's see the potatoes. They still need a little bit more. See, the spoon doesn't go easily into them, so they still need a little bit more. But that is pretty much it. So now here I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro, and I add the whole thing, because these I kind of just take out at a later time, and that gives it some flavor too. Or you can just take like the top and just throw it in there. Whatever you like. I just feel like all together it gives a lot of flavor. So like so. And then here you can actually go ahead and pour in the shrimp. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna let it shimmer for about 10 minutes. And this should be all done. All done, all done, all done. Look at how easily these shrimps cook, guys. See? And they're nice and clean. I mean, I was gonna say fresh, but they're not fresh, because in Colorado you don't get fresh shrimp. You just get nice frozen shrimp. But you can clean it yourself and you'll get nice and clean shrimp, right? So, anywho, let's let it shimmer, and then I will show you the final product here in just a bit. Okay, so let's see how this is looking. This is looking pretty delicious. And yep, potatoes are done because I already found a little skin off, so usually that means they're pretty cooked. The corn looks cooked. Okay. We are good to go, you guys. Okay guys, so this is the final product. So now it's served. It is ready to be eaten. You can squirt a little bit of lime onto your caldo, or you can add a little bit of salsa or tapatio, and you can have like some chips inside. So some people eat it with tortilla. But anyways, if you guys love this, go ahead and hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Bye!